How's it going, everyone? We're back with another weekly watch list. First things first, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all having a great day so far. This is going to be my watch list this week for SPY, QQQ, SPX, ES, NQ, Apple, NVIDIA, Tesla, and AMD. Going to be key levels and zones I'll be watching. Very, very simple strategy, break and retest with EMA alignment, supply and demand. That is exactly how I trade. Volume and price to confirm. Risk management, discipline, the whole 9 yards. But let's get right into the watch list. That's what we're here for. So looking at SPY first, we have our previous day high, previous day low. Our previous day high is a really nice area. It was formerly demand, so support, if you will, turned into resistance here on the 4 hour. So I had this 4 hour high marked on Friday. It also happened to be the perfect 61 fib from this swing high to this swing low. And the confirmation on Friday was amazing. Now, the only reason I did not take the trade at this time is because it was over all my EMAs and system. However, and it was trading at, I believe, slightly above the previous high of that day. Really not looking for shorts there. However, looking back in hindsight, it was a missed opportunity for sure. I did not have the fib marked out. The 4 hour high was more of less of a key level for me, but now in hindsight, I can see how much of a key level it really was. All the confidence was there. The price action and volume confirmed for an amazing short, and I missed it in hindsight. So missing opportunities like this that align with my system as well, is just as bad as making a mistake. So breaking a rule, in my opinion. So this was a missed opportunity. But nonetheless, this level I'm going to be look for a break and retest long here over this 4 hour high, this 662.38, this previous day high. Break and retest up to my next zone at 664.67, which is also a 4 hour supply. So I'd love to see this, a previous day high that was is also turned into a supply. So it has that confluence there. It's also the 78 fib, and since we've already respected the 61 fib of this trend already, I'll be looking for a rejection in this area as well. So first things first, I'll be looking for calls over this high, take it up into the zone, potentially look for a reject there. If I bank nicely on the calls, I will not be actually watching a reject there. I'll be done for the day. My first support is going to be the previous day low down at 657.84. I have this 1 hour zone that I'm keeping very faint on the chart. We've had a lot of action there. One dip, two dip, three dip, turn to resistance, kind of blew through a little bit here, but just keeping it on the chart in case we get any action in here as well. And that's going to be from 659 area up to this, pretty much just 659 area. It's like a 50-cent range. I'll take a look at that. Really not going to be looking for any trades there. It's just something I keep an eye on this week in the market or Monday before it gets kind of like totally invalidated. But it just looks like a nice area, support, resistance, chopped around it. So we'll see. All right. Let's go over to ES. It's going to look pretty similar. We're going to have that 4 hour supply as well. That's going to be my main area I'm watching. So break and retest over previous day high at 6,700 up to this 4 hour supply. If we move back down, be looking for my first support at the previous day low, and then below that, another previous day low at 66.24. Let's head over to QQQ. Very simple. Again, previous day high, previous day low. I'll be watching this range first, or break and retest long or short. Above the previous day high, my next resistance zone's up at 599.94, this 600 area. But we do have this 30-minute supply. However, it's pretty small. We're pretty much nearly already at it already. That's not going to stop me from longing over this previous day high, at least taking a chance, especially if the price action confirms and the volume is very strong as well on a breakout and retest. NQ, don't have that 30-minute supply, so all I have is previous day high, previous day low. The next high up here at 24,899.91, and then this 1 hour and 45-minute supply up here at the all-time high and 25,000. I'll be looking at that area for a reject. We'll go over to SPX. Very simple at SPX. If you watch my other watch list, it's just previous day high, previous day low, and previous day close. And the previous day close has been a really good one to watch. A few sessions we've been bouncing off the previous day's close and making that the low a day. Here's an example right here. Thursday's close right here. I had the previous day close right here. Where was our low of day on Friday? The previous day close. So these levels on SPX have been really nice. It's very simple. Previous day high, previous day low. I use as confluence in my SPY and QQQ trades. Let's head over to AMD. Previous day high, previous day low. Really, I'm not interested in longs. Dogs are barking. Hold on. Really not interested in longs unless we break this zone. I mean, yes, this previous high break and retest could work out, but we have just been rejecting this area, this 162 to 163 zone so much on the hourly here. As you can see, I mean, heck, I could even bring this all the way across, here, this 163.41 at the top here. I mean, we have just been rejecting this zone a ton. So I'm really not interested in longs until we get above this zone. But even then, we have another previous day high right here at 165. 165, what is the high here? 165.11. This is just off. I don't know why it's so off. 165.11. Maybe it's because it was pre-market. Let me see. No, but it was just a wick there. So, I mean, there is opportunity to long over this previous day high. But then above that, we have this supply zone I've had marked for a while now. This 4-hour supply. Not the greatest supply, but this wick down here, 4-hour supply. It's also a 45-minute supply. So I will be watching this area potentially for a reject. If we go to the daily on AMD, I mean, I definitely think it's bullish coming off this 150 level that we've bounced. But man, I would really like to see us get over this 165, over this supply before being more confident in longs again. If we reject, I'll look for shorts underneath the previous day low, back down to 154.78. Let's look at Apple. Apple's at all-time highs. It's been very strong. Break and retest over this 257.6 for continuation to the all-time high 260, or break and retest under the previous day low down to the next support 251.67 and 250.97. Very simple there. Tesla's been very strong. We got a little flag going here on the 15-minute as well. That looks pretty good. The daily has been consolidating after this move up. That's also very good under this key resistance here at 450. So I'll be watching for a break of this 450 area to go long again and maybe push back for those all-time highs or new all-time high. We had a 4-hour demand that bounced absolutely perfectly on Friday. I was just too much of a bitch to take it because it was Tesla. It was 0 day till expiration. However, I can't do that because the confirmation was so good. It was good here in this demand. It was great here. It was even stronger on the 5-minute. But Tesla 0 day till expiration on Friday. The contracts are just too expensive for me to day trade for the weekly expiration. But this 5-minute confirmation, here's your entry right here. Absolutely beautiful. They went from, I believe they were like, $80 a contract. They went to $1,000 a contract, which is just absolutely mental. That's going to be Tesla. We'll go take a look at NVIDIA to wrap things up. NVIDIA, I've been trading that a little bit more recently. It's been nice, but break and retest over the previous day high up to 180.31. Break and retest under previous day low down to 172.95. Very, very simple. That's all I'll be looking for there. So that's going to wrap up the watch list for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate every single one of you. Wishing you all a great, strong, and blessed week inside and outside the market. And I'll see you all in the next watch list. Peace.